The Princess of Inner Light. In the heart of the kingdom of Solara stood a grand palace, its golden spires gleaming under the sun. The palace was adorned with colorful banners that fluttered in the gentle breeze, while gardens filled with fragrant roses and vibrant tulips surrounded it. But within this splendid realm lived a young princess named Elara, who felt a deep yearning for something beyond the opulence of her home. One morning, as the sun painted the sky with hues of pink and orange, Elara gazed out from her balcony, her heart heavy with curiosity. "What lies beyond these walls?" she whispered to herself. Determined to discover her purpose, she donned a simple cloak, leaving behind the weight of her royal attire, and ventured into the lush, enchanted forests that bordered her palace. The forest was alive with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves. Sunlight filtered through the thick canopy, creating a tapestry of light and shadow on the forest floor. Elara felt a thrill of freedom as she walked along the winding paths, breathing in the crisp, earthy air. However, as she ventured deeper, she soon encountered her first challenge. A small, wounded rabbit lay by the path, its foot trapped in a hunter's snare. Alara's heart ached at the sight. "Oh, dear creature," she murmured, kneeling beside the frightened animal. With gentle hands, she carefully opened the trap and freed the rabbit, bandaging its injury with a piece of her cloak. The rabbit looked up at her with grateful eyes before hopping away into the underbrush. As she continued her journey, Elara came upon a serene river, its waters sparkling like diamonds under the midday sun. But her heart sank when she saw a group of villagers gathered on the banks, their faces filled with despair. Their crops had failed, and they were struggling to feed their families. Summoning her courage, Elara approached them. "How can I help?" she asked, her voice steady despite the unease in her heart. The villagers were taken aback by the sight of their princess among them. One elder stepped forward, his voice trembling. "We have lost everything, dear princess. Without aid, many will go hungry this winter." Elara thought for a moment, then recalled the vast resources of her palace. "I will bring food and supplies," she promised, her determination shining through. The villagers watched in awe as she returned to the palace, rallying her guards and servants to gather provisions for the struggling community. That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in deep purples and fiery oranges, Elara returned to the riverbank. The villagers were astonished as she unloaded baskets filled with grains, fruits, and vegetables. Cheers erupted, and for the first time in weeks, hope filled the air. Days turned into weeks, and Elara continued her journey of self-discovery, helping those in need wherever she went. She shared her knowledge with children, teaching them to read and write, and offered solace to the elderly, listening to their stories and wisdom. Each act of kindness illuminated her spirit, revealing a strength she had never known. Finally, on a starry night, Elara found herself standing on a hill overlooking her kingdom. She realized that true beauty lay not in royal garments or opulent jewels, but in the compassion one shows to others. With a heart full of gratitude, Elara returned to the palace, forever changed by her journey. As she stepped onto the balcony, she addressed her people. "Let us remember that our true strength lies in kindness, bravery, and staying true to ourselves. Together we can create a kingdom where love and empathy reign." From that day on, Princess Elara ruled with wisdom and compassion, reminding everyone that true beauty shines from within, and that helping others is the greatest strength of all. The kingdom of Solara flourished, not just in wealth, but in unity and love, as Elara embraced her role as a true princess of the heart. As the stars twinkled above, it became clear, true strength comes from helping others and remaining true to oneself.